am Andrew Top with Investing Insights, and I'm here with Bill Fisher, Chairman of Goldquest Mining. Good afternoon, Bill.
Afternoon.
Bill, Goldquest had a phenomenal year last year. Anybody who's following the junior market would know that your stock rose to the top of the juniors with about a 700% increase, just phenomenal growth. This was due to success at the Romero project in the Dominican Republic. So what is the most exciting thing about this project?
Well, what I think is most exciting for me is it's a brand new discovery. This was a blind discovery. It means it doesn't come to the surface. And we found it by using geophysical techniques and also by some phenomenal work by the geologists on the ground. So it was really a discovery from nowhere. There was no real hints of this being where it was, so it came out of nowhere. And that's always the most exciting ones, and that really makes this business so interesting.
Absolutely, yeah. So just to dig about that a little bit more, you use the IP technique to find this deposit. Can you explain a little bit about how IP works?
IP is you take an electrical charge, you make a big jolt of electricity into the ground, and you've got to watch out so you don't fry any cows or anything, because it's a big jolt of electricity, and then you measure the response. So the sulfides, which the gold and the copper, which we're finding here, is associated with sulfides in the deposit. They give a response, and then you can drill off that data. Now you have to know geologically to be in the right area, because the technique is quite expensive, but it works extremely well when you get there, and it certainly worked for us.
Absolutely, it did. As I mentioned, your stock has enjoyed a great run. What do you see as catalysts for a rise in the stock price in the short term?
Well, it's all about drilling. Because it's a blind deposit, you can't just expand it by doing geochemistry or stuff like that. We have to drill what we've got. We've got the technique that works very well. With the drilling that we're getting a really good understanding of the geology and how the copper and the gold works in the system. And the more we drill, the better it is. We raised a good amount of money to take us through to 2014. So I'd just say watch the drilling, just look for the drill results, and our stock will rise or fall based on these drill results, which in last year was the best in the world. Let's hope we can continue that trend.
Barrick recently announced that it poured its first gold from the Pueblo Viejo mine, which is also in the Dominican. So that's a huge mine, just amazing resource. Is your project nearby? Because I'm thinking about whether your project could be possibly a takeover target in the future.
Well, it's across the island. It's about 120 kilometers in a straight line, but a lot further than that by road. It's across the Cordillera Central, the central mountain range of the country.
Okay.
It's on the island. It's a phenomenal job. They've done a $4 billion investment to bring this mine into production. What we have, it would be of interest to anyone who's interested in copper and gold. Now, because we're getting 200 meter plus intersections, the big guys are interested in something of this nature. And of course, Barrick and Goldcorp, who are their partners there, may be interested. Xstrata also are on the island. They've got a nickel mine. And across the border is Newmont, another gold company. And there are other people as well. So we're in the neighborhood of some of the big boys. So in terms of takeover, obviously it's not our choice, it's theirs. But certainly we're very interested to talk to other people, other players on the island, because the mining industry works very closely with the government there. Because I've already built a mine in a company called Globestar on the island, and so we know you can permit and build mines in that country.
Right, okay. Well, could you give me a sense of the management team behind Goldquest? What's your background in the industry? Can you give me a sense of your team's experience?
Sure. Yeah, we're very experienced in the country. The CEO of the company is a Dominican national mining engineer called Julio Espia. He was the guy who led the team that put the project into development in the Serra de Memon mine. I encouraged him to join Goldquest a couple of years ago. My own background, I'm a geologist by background. I was the chairman of a company called Aurelian Resources, which made a big discovery in Ecuador, which he sold to Kinross for $1.2 billion a couple of years ago,
right.
or 3 years ago. And also I was VP Exploration for Boliden, which is a Swedish base metal major. Our team is very experienced. The geologist in the island, Norberto, found the deposit, and we have some of the more senior Dominican geologists and a team of geologists from Nicaragua, Costa Rica and El Salvador who are helping us as this exploration unfolds.
Looking forward to 2013, what are you hoping to accomplish?
Keep drilling. We have 3 rigs running. We've got a 4th rig in customs now, so we'll be running 4 rigs all year. We have money to take us right through to 2014, and we're looking to just continue the drilling following the IP. We've got a new, very deep-looking IP because this project seems to be very large, so we think we're going to be following that. So in this company, we're doing a lot of drilling and also a lot of community outreach to make sure that the community is fully informed about what we're doing in case in the future it gets to the development stage.
Right, right. Well, thanks for sharing a very exciting exploration story with us today, and we wish you the best of luck this year.
Thank you.
I've been speaking with Bill Fisher, Chairman of Goldquest Mining. Goldquest trades on the TSX Venture Exchange as GQC. This is Andrew Top for Investing Insights. Thanks for joining me.